Alright, so the video you're about to watch is just kind of a random hodgepodge of videos from this weekend. It starts off with like an update, and then it goes into the next day because I didn't go back to the farm that night. And then it goes into a rant about the way cars are made and put together. So, anyways, I hope you enjoy it. You get to sneak peek what's coming up. I don't think I mentioned it, but I got a GoPro Hero 5 ordered. It's coming in. And I got some truck parts coming in, so we're going to use the new camera on the truck parts. And we're putting the parts on the truck anyways and everything. So I'm going to get this put together, and this is just a little intro because I have no ending for the video. My phone died, and as you will clearly see, I was fed up with the project I was doing. So anyways, I hope you enjoy, and we'll catch you in the next video. So how's everybody doing? We're going to do kind of a random video today. And I'm starting it now, but I got to go and leave here for a little bit, go out to dinner with some friends. But what we got going on here, it's Saturday, it's late in the day Saturday. I was working on Casey's car earlier this afternoon. Her white Ford there. They need front brakes, rear brakes. And I got the front brakes changed. The rear brakes, she needs rotors and a wheel bearing. So she didn't have that. We weren't ready for that. So we'll finish that tomorrow. But today I dropped off hoses. All the hoses that the semi needs. So we'll get them made up Monday. The guy that makes hoses at Napa wasn't in. He won't be until Monday. So that kiboshed that plan. But after I come back from dinner, I'm going to clean up around this truck, clean up over there, and then when the parts come for the truck, I'll get them put in. I got to order a clutch. I'm going to order that this week. The main seal, I got to send the flywheel out and get it reground, new pins put in it, new pilot bearing, and then probably tomorrow or maybe later tonight and get this cleaned up. I got to work on this rototiller. Now this is Dad's rototiller. He's had it for a while, and it's a pretty good little rototiller. And you're wondering why you got it jacked up like that. Well, it's leaking fuel. It hasn't been used in like 2 years, and the fuel line broke. So I just had it running a little bit ago. It didn't leak that bad, but it needs a fuel cap, and the mice have been living in it. So everything is covered by a shroud filled with mouse nest. And a few years ago when we were running it, the muffler would just get god-awful red. Like, the whole thing was glowing cherry red. So I imagine this engine wasn't cooling. So I got to take all the shrouds and everything off, clean it out, change the oil in it, and get it going. Because I'm going to use this in town for the garden, and I'm sure Dad will use it here. But we'll get that all taken care of and see what else we can get into. But that's going to be about what this weekend will get done, cleaning, and tomorrow I got to finish Casey's car, maybe get started on that, and then we'll get some truck videos. I ordered glow plugs for the F350. When I run the glow plugs, it seems like only one's heating up because you'll crank it over and it'll only hit, it seems like, on one cylinder. It just hits on one cylinder and you let it warm up. And so I ordered glow plugs. We'll put them in. I'm thinking about ordering valve cover gaskets just because I know they got the electrical in them. I'll see what these ones look like when I take them off. See if the wires are melted real bad. That could be part of the problem. But we'll get that changed. When the parts get in for the semi, we'll put them on. And hopefully get that semi out of here soon. I'm looking for a lowboy for it, or like a deck over trailer to haul tractors on, equipment. CE was at that sale. Had some, I should have went to that. But you can see here the project board. My main project. 4010. I got to get it ready to go south. It's sitting over there. I got to get the lights put on it. I got to get the fuel gauge put on it. The park switch. And I got to put a new battery cable on it. And then I got to get the Paystar done, and then these are the next projects. That one not so much, that one not so much, and that one really not so much. The F-150's got to make its way on here to get the front end rebuilt. The rototiller's not on there, so we're diverting from our board of staying straight there. And then here pretty soon I'll have to get my hay mower in here for service, because I got to mow straw, mow rye down for straw. I need to get this mower up and going because I want to use it. I think it'll be fun. I don't know if the M will pull the hay mower, but if it will, I'd like to use the M to pull the hay mower. And then also for the M, I need to get the hydraulic valve set up different on it. It's set up right now. Let me show you. For the 3-point hitch, and I have the 3-point arms off because they didn't have pins in them there and they kept falling off, and I don't really use it anyways. I'm probably going to take the whole thing off and either redo it or just not use it. I'd like to get like a Ford or something with the 3-point hitch on it. And I seen a 1700 Ford for sale for $900. The engine's stuck, but they're hard to get parts for. I'd jump all over it. Fender looks messed up. But this is your lever for the 3-point hitch. You can see it's set up for a 2-way, pressure up, pressure down. Okay, this is the one I'm using for my disc and everything. It's for the loader. It's just pressure up, or pressure for your up, no pressure down. And I'm probably not going to put the loader on this tractor. I'll put it on the H. And because that way I can use it in my goat barn to clean out. This tractor's too tall and won't fit. But I want to set that up. And if I take the 3-point hitch off, I really could take this block off and just put a single on it and run it. Just run a power or pressure up and pressure down, because I like to be able to lift my wheels up on the disc. It gives me that extra weight to cut with. And if you notice right through here, I was running the disc with it a little bit. So when it gets a little bit nicer out, we'll do some more discing with it, and I'll get that switched around. But for now, the 3-point's going to stay on it, and I'll just add an extra fitting to that one side, and then we'll have a pressure up and a pressure down. But anyways, I got to get ready to go out for dinner right now, so I'll catch you guys in a little bit. In the video, it'll be a couple seconds. And I'm going to try to run this video through my new editor. And you're going to think I'm some kind of idiot or something, but I ordered the wrong editor. And you're like, how do you order the wrong editor? Well, DLK Hay mentioned the CyberLink editor, and that's the one I did a test run on, and I liked it. Well, there's another one called Pinnacle Studios or something, and my girlfriend's mom gave me a box set of that. It was Studios 16 or something. And I trialed CyberLink 16. Well, the new one for CyberLink, I think, is 17. And I was going to buy that one. Well, when I went to order it, I thought I went to the right page. Apparently, I didn't. I went to the Pinnacle one, because they were giving out a trial on the Pinnacle 16. So I thought I was on the right one. And I ordered the Pinnacle 21. I think it is. So I ordered the wrong one on accident, and we're just going to fly with it, because I'm not going to send it back when I think it actually has more features than the CyberLink did, and it was actually more expensive than the CyberLink, but the price came down because they came out with a new one, so it made it the exact same price as the CyberLink. That's why I got mixed up. So, anyways, excuse me. I'm going to go out to eat, and we will come back and wrap this mess up. So, it's now Sunday. We went out to dinner last night and ended up hanging out with our friends most of the night. But I'm starting the truck for the first time today, and I just wanted to show you what it does. See how it's hitting on like one cylinder? You gotta do it just right to get it to start. You crank it over for a little bit. As soon as that light comes on, I hit it. And it's more likely to start that way than it is by letting the glow plug sit forever. And there we go. I'm sure my neighbors just love me. Oh yeah, they love that. Look at all that. And look, the red truck's in the driveway too. Casey's car, the parts aren't in yet, so she's driving the old red truck around, and it needs a tire. Let me show you this tire. Sirens are going off. Let's see, where is it at? Oh, it's probably on the bottom. Oh, right here. Look at that. That sucker is bald, except at the top. But I was wondering why it had a vibration, and I figured it out. The tire's out around, and it wore itself out. So I got 2 new tires ordered for it. I'm only putting 2 on it for right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 2 new ones on the rear, put the 2 rear ones on the front until I get the front end fixed. I bought all new suspension parts for it to get rid of that squat that it does. And when I get that fixed, I'll put 2 tires on the front of it. It's not going to get driven much, so it ain't going to really hurt it. The new tires won't get many miles on them anyways. I don't know if I'm going to sell that truck. It's kind of a good truck to have around as a backup. And if anybody like Dad or somebody needs to use a truck, they can use it. And that's going to be the backup for this one when I start working on this one. So anyways, let's get to the farm and get to cleaning. So I was driving to the farm and I looked over because I was driving down that road. My house is right over there. The farm's that way. And I seen this guy sitting here. 3300 John Deere. 3-row corn head and probably a 10-foot, 12-foot bean head, something like that. I thought I'd stop over here and look at it. It's a 3300 gasoline, and he wants $2,300 or best offer. I hate to tell you, bud, but you ain't gonna get $2,300 for it. I'd offer you $9, just because that's probably about all it's worth. It doesn't look like it's been used in a long time, so I'm gonna keep an eye on it. And I'm not a big fan of the John Deere combines, but I've always liked the littler ones, so we'll keep an eye on it. I'd much rather have a gleaner, but I'd take a 3300 John Deere. I could have bought a diesel one, just the combine, for $1,000. So gasoline automatically makes it cheaper in my book. So anyway, let's go to the farm. So I was doing a little bit of cleaning. I got a little bit cleaned up over there, but I'm back working on Casey's car now, and I cannot get this wheel hub off for the life of me. This is what happens when they put steel and aluminum together. It corrodes, and you can't get nothing out. Now look at this stupidity. It's trying to take this ABS sensor out so I can heat this up with the torch, and it is corroded in there. I can't even get it out. Look, it broke the plastic piece, so that definitely is not going to come out now. This is just dumb. I'm getting fed up with it. I'm going to eat. I'm going to get the big torch over here and start heating up on stuff. Slide hammer won't work. This is the slide hammer from Harbor Freight. It's junk. Don't ever buy one. And, yeah, I have a disaster on my hands here. It's a tragedy. Tragedy. Horrible. Okay, I'm going to eat. We're going to try something else. I got it. It only took 20 minutes of heating it up with the torch. Look at all that corrosion in there. Ford, Dodge, Chevy, whoever, somebody needs to start using Never Seas on their parts, because this is ridiculous. Especially where aluminum meets steel, because it is ridiculous. Okay, rant over. Getting this back together and then probably going home for the night.